What's up, ladies and gentlemen? YouTube Stando TV here, keeping you guys in the know. So, with the E3 conferences out of the way, I decided to talk about each one individually before the podcast, which is on Saturday, June the 20th at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/StandoTV. Microsoft they had a really good press conference. I'm not going to deny that. They had a lot of games there that I didn't particularly care about, like Gears 4 and Halo. I've never really been into those series. I'm not saying in any way that they're bad series. They're just, I've never really been into those games. And they had a lot. Other than that, it seemed to me that they were showing a lot of cross plats and saying that they were exclusive, but they were timed. For example, Rise of the Tomb Raider, which will eventually come to PS4 and Xbox, or PS4 and PC, but it's for the moment timed, and for some reason it's coming out the same day as Fallout 4, which I don't know anybody who'll buy Rise of the Tomb Raider on the same day that Fallout 4 drops. It's kind of a weird placement for it. They showed the Rare collection. They showed this core game with the robots from the which looked more interesting than anything else that they showed to me. I think what Microsoft did though was they did something very brilliant, and that is they showed you how Windows 10 was incorporating with their Xbox. They talked about backwards compatibility. They showed you that their augmented reality glasses, I can't remember what they're called at the moment, but they showed you how those would actually work and the practicality of them. And that's where I think Microsoft rings true. I was surprised they didn't have Scalebound there. They didn't have Crackdown there to show off, but we know those games are coming. But I think now we're learning a little bit about how we can announce games that are directly within between now and the next E3, as opposed to announcing games that are 3 to 5 years out. I think that's a message heard, and when they presented the press conference, they kept that in mind. Other than that, there was a lot of cross plats. There was one new Rare game. It was a pirate multiplayer game that seemed like an MMO or a MOBA. I don't know what's really going there by Rare. They brought the exclusives. Their games, the games that they do have coming out that are first party, are coming out this holiday season or towards the end of this year. Where, as spoiler alert, the Sony ones are kind of a bit further out, and that's a good deal. But they're just not titles that I myself are interested in at this point in time. Maybe if I see a little bit more of some of these games and find out a little bit more about them, that might change my mind. But like I said, the big thing is like when Microsoft said we didn't know if we could do it, but now we've decided we can do it, so we're going to make every Xbox 360 game playable on the Xbox One with backwards compatibility. That was a big win-win. That was a big, huge announcement. And they fired at Sony with the we're not gonna make you pay to play a game that you already own. That was like a shots fired at Sony type deal, and it was really, really interesting. Well done, and good job, Microsoft. Overall, it was a great conference. Forza, they did drop this board GT out of the ceiling, and they showed off some Forza 6. That game does look interesting to me. I like racing games. I'm not going to lie. Forza 6 does look really amazing. But I don't know that that's a system seller for me still. So I got to play Forza 5, as you know, with when Owen was here. To me, the Gears 4 and the Halos I've never been into. And then, we talked about Fable Legends that were coming out and stuff like that. I don't know. Fable Legends is a game that I might be able to get into, but again, I don't know that that's a system seller. So we'll just have to see. Xbox overall, though, great conference. And if you'd like, just don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.